Alright, so the first thing I am doing is I am mixing hair gel with gold and copper craft glitter, and I am just applying that to the very front of my hair. So my hair is slicked back and I'm applying it to the very front with one of those like hair dye brushes. Then I am taking a glue stick and I am just pushing down my brows. So I'm pushing them up just to flatten them a little bit because I'm going to be going over them with eyeshadow. I'm taking one of the NYX HD concealers in yellow and I'm putting that all over my face as a base color before I do the eyeshadow. So I am just putting it all over and then I'm blending it out with a beauty sponge in little boppy motions. This is a NYX Slide On Glide On Pencil in white, and I am just using this to go over like the shape that I want my eyeshadow to be. So I'm making it so that it covers the entire eyelid area and the eyebrow. Then I'm taking a dark red shadow and I am just filling in that shape. If you guys want to know any of the products that I use, they will be listed down below in the description box. I'm taking this bright red shadow and I am just putting that on the middle of my lid and also in the inner corner. And then we are taking these NYX Vivid Brights eyeliners, liquid liners. These are like super new, I think, and I have so many of them because I love them so much. I'm taking this yellow one and I'm just putting dots on the middle of my lid, on my inner corner, and on my outer like wing shape. And I'm taking the orange Vivid Brights eyeliner and I'm putting some more dots in all the areas that I put the yellow dots. And these are in like no rhyme or reason. I'm just putting just a bunch of dots in like little tiny sizes. After that, I'm taking that yellow liquid liner and the orange liquid liner and my red Vivid Brights liquid liner, and I am just drawing some lines coming out from the end of my eye. And then I am taking my black eyeliner, my black liquid liner, and I'm just creating a very simple cat eye. After that, I'm taking some mascara and I'm prepping them lashes for falsies, and then we are popping on some super duper dramatic lashes. These are like so dramatic. I love them so much. And then I'm taking this yellow eyeliner and I'm putting that on my lower lash line and also my waterline. After that, I am taking a very bright yellow eyeshadow and I am putting that all over my face. I wanted my face to be like a more pigmented yellow color. I'm also putting it on my ear and I'm just really packing this color on. Taking my orange Vivid Brights liquid liner, I am just creating a sort of sun ray design going on underneath my eyes. So I'm just taking these little squiggly lines and I am bringing them down onto my cheeks. I'm not completely filling in this sunray shape, so I am leaving a little bit of space directly underneath my eyes. I'm taking this orange shadow and I'm going to be contouring my cheeks with it, so I am just bringing some underneath my cheekbones and also onto my temples. I'm also throwing a little bit of this orange shadow underneath my nose. With a bright red eyeshadow, I am just putting this underneath my eyes where the sun rays starts, and I am just really packing this color on. And then I'm taking my Vivid Brights red eyeliner and I am just filling in the sun rays with that. After that, I am taking some yellow paint and I am putting it directly on top of those red sun rays. With some peach color paint, I am taking a line and I am putting that on top of the red line. I'm leaving a little bit of that red line though, and I am just bringing a line onto where the red shadow is. Then I am taking my yellow Vivid Brights eyeliner and I am just putting some dots on top of the remainder of that red line and also a line right underneath where the orange line starts. I decided my contour was not strong enough for this look, so I had to make it way stronger. So I took some dark red shadow and I created a sort of V shape going on my contour or on my underneath my cheekbones. And then I took some orange eyeshadow and I buffed that red line out. I also put some on my nose to make my nose like shape a little bit more dramatic. And then I took some even darker red eyeshadow and I decided to carve out those cheekbones even more. I took some orange glitter and I put it like all over my face. I put it on my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, my forehead, because who has a more intense highlight than the sun? Am I right? I think I'm right. So then I took some more of that NYX HD concealer in yellow and I put it on my lips and I just wanted to really nude them out. And then I took some of that red eyeshadow, the like darker red eyeshadow, but not like the darkest red eyeshadow I've been using, you know what I mean? And I put it on the middle of my lips. I also put some like on the corners of my lips to kind of like make my lips come out a little bit more and make them a little bit longer looking and kind of like sore looking. I don't know, I had an image in my head and I rather like how it turned out. I also put some of that red eyeshadow on my chin and going up onto my cupid's belt, and I took some of that darkest red eyeshadow and I put that in the very middle of my lips, and I also put some on like the folds of my lips, and then I took some of that Vivid Brights liquid liner, the yellow one, and I put it on the very bottom of my lip and my cupid's belt. I'm taking my yellow eyeliner and I'm just basically creating that sunray design that I have going on underneath my eyes, and I'm using the same exact design, just way larger on my neck. Once we are done sketching that shape in, I'm going to be sketching in the shape of the moon. So I am basically creating like a C shape, but I also put a side profile face on the moon too. So I'm just creating the nose and then the lips and then his little pointy chin, and that is the design that we used for the moon. I'm taking this like pinky reddish paint and I am just I'm making like a line where my jaw is. I really like doing this because my jaw is not normally very defined, but when I draw it on with paint, it's way more defined. So I wish I could do this like every day, but it's probably not socially acceptable. Anyway, I am taking that pink paint and I'm just basically filling in that sunray design going on my neck. I'm taking this pink paint, and it's like a lighter pink, and I'm just creating some highlights in that darker pink paint, and then I'm taking the peachy paint and I am creating some more highlights, and I'm basically just drawing lines on top of that neck design. And I'm going to go back in and add more lines. I just wanted it to dry. Then I'm taking this blue eyeshadow and I am just layering this up a whole lot all over my chest. So I'm taking it, and it's kind of like going on patchy, but it actually works with the whole Galaxy design, because if you look at like Galaxy pictures, they're real like, it's kind of like patchy and like it's not all just one uniform color. Anyway, then I'm taking this purple eyeshadow and I am just putting that on the top layer of the top area of my chest. Then I'm taking the blue and I am bringing it into the purple. So I am just stamping some of that blue into the purple just so it looks like it has like a little bit, like the color mixes, you know, it's all nice. And then I'm taking some black eyeshadow and I'm stamping that into like the purple and the blue. And then to the fun part, I am using some glitter. So this is like transparent glitter, and I used a combination of just kind of like throwing it on my skin and then using a glue stick. So it's kind of like patchy in some areas and then not so patchy in other areas. And then I took this orange glitter and I put that all over the place, and it's just a very fun activity. I like putting glitter all over me. This is some, it's like glitter glue kind of, but like you can put on your skin and it's silver, and I am just dotting that all over, and then I am taking this silver eyeliner and I'm putting little like X's and dots all over my chest. And then we are going to start on the moon, which is the most exciting part of the chest in my opinion. Well, the glitter was pretty exciting, but this moon is also rather exciting. And I'm just filling in that shape that I did earlier. So I am just doing like filling in the C shape, and then I'm doing his little nosy and his little lippies and his little chin, and I'm going to be filling that all in with that baby blue paint. I'm taking this light blue liquid liner and I'm just putting a combination of dots and little like crosses all over my chest, and then I'm doing the same thing with this NYX white liquid liner. So I'm just doing little dots and crosses, and I'm actually doing a more intense shape as well, which is like this little star outline design, you know, which I guess is kind of like two triangles put together is the best way I would explain it. And then I took some more of it's a NYX like studio liquid liner, and it's in a light blue color, and I put some dots of that all over, and then I took my Vivid Brights liquid liner in yellow or Vivid Halo, and I put little dots of that and little crosses, and I'm just taking all these liquid liners and doing little dots and crosses basically. And now it is time to do the like shading and details on this moon. So I took this blue eyeshadow and I am just like shading in the it's kind of like doing like a mixture of shading and like an outline around the moon, and I'm just blending it in with that paint color, like the baby blue. And then I took this real dark blue for the lips, so I just turned my brush on the side and I filled in the lips. I'm also taking that dark blue and I'm just putting it like kind of around where I put the lighter blue eyeshadow, and I'm just blending it on into that moon shape to add a little bit more definition. Then I took some of this like shimmery blue eyeshadow and I just put that kind of like all over the moon, and then I took some of this yellow eyeshadow that I put all over my face when I was trying to make my face look more yellow, and I just put some of that on the two like hooks of the moon, and then I took some white eyeshadow and I added in a little bit of highlights. Taking yet another darker blue eyeshadow, I am just really defining where the eye socket is going to be and where the nostril is going to be. And then I'm taking my black liquid liner and I am just creating a closed eye shape. So I don't really know how to describe it, but that's what it looks like. And I'm also going to be creating some little lashes on the eye, so I'm just making some quick brush strokes and flicking them out, and then I'm creating the nostril shape. So the nostril is kind of like a teardrop shape, and I'm just filling it on in. I'm just going to be taking some of this NYX Roll-On Shimmer in blue, and I'm going to be putting that on the hooks of the moon, so just adding a little bit more sparkle in there, because everybody loves some sparkle. And then I'm taking this baby blue liquid liner, and I'm just adding some highlights in. So I'm putting some on the eyelid, and then I'm putting some on the nostril and the very bridge of the nose. I'm putting some on the upper lip, on the chin. I'm putting a little bit underneath the eyelid, and I'm also going to be making like a swirl shape where the cheeks are, just because it looks cute. So I'm just doing a little swirly shape. Then we're going to be doing a little bit more highlighting with this NYX white liquid liner, and I'm putting a little dot on the nose, a little dot where the eyes close on the cheek, and then I'm taking some dark blue paint and I am just putting this where the lips are to define them a little bit more. After that, I am taking some white paint and I am just creating a white outline all around the moon. The very last thing I'm doing to this moon is I'm just creating a line, a blue line where the nostril is, and just defining the nostril a little bit more. And then I'm going into my yellow paint and my peach paint, and I'm just putting some brush strokes of that all over the neck area. And then I'm taking my NYX Vivid Bright liquid liner in yellow and orange and red, and I'm just putting some brush strokes of that throughout that neck sunray area. And that is my finished makeup tutorial, you guys. I really hope you guys liked it. This is also going to be my entry for the NYX Face Award, so if you guys like this makeup tutorial, please give this video a like. It would mean the world to me, because I believe that's how you vote for this thing. And yeah, so like this video if you like this video, subscribe, it makes me happy, and I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Bye guys!